shadows creep while you and me repeat. This bittersweet heat is suffocating. I'm waiting and always hesitating. Kryptonite desires set my heart afire. Heart on fire. Set my heart afire.
So the earth, I know a lot of you guys don't know this out here. Y'all think that the air is the earth, okay? I know a lot of y'all think that, okay? But the earth is only the ground. That's it. The dry land, the dirt, you know what I mean? The stuff that you plant seeds in and grow stuff out of. That's the only thing that is called earth. If you think the earth is the sky, if you think the earth is the air, then you're wrong. That's not the earth. Okay, so how this thing work is like this. I'm gonna use the Bible on this one, and then I'll go into science and all different kind of other stuff to show you how everything is lined up. But you know, the Bible is a pretty good book to look into because it got a lot of stuff lined up. I ain't gonna lie, but it got a lot of stuff that's kind of like, you know, real twisty, where it can mislead you too if you ain't really understanding what you're reading. You know what I'm saying? So basically, what's happening here in the Bible? He said that he made the firmament, and that he separated the waters from below from the waters above. There was darkness on the face of the deep. Okay, and that he made dry land appear from the waters, and that dry land he called earth. Okay. Now, when he said that he created the firmament, when he separated the waters from above, from below, he said that he called that firmament heaven. Meaning that this space that we have right here, he called this heaven. Okay? So, I'm here to tell you that this really ain't necessarily space like we think it is. Because in the beginning, there was no space. It was just all waters. And that's what he's showing you in there. And when he split it and made that firmament, this firmament is still have a mist of water. It's still, we got humidity levels, things called humidity. And that's when there's a lot of water in the atmosphere, or when there's lesser water in the atmosphere. But there's always water in the atmosphere. The atmosphere is never totally 100% dry. That's because we are still in like a fish tank type of thing. You see what I'm saying? So the stars are in the waters above, and the waters below, we are the stars that's in the water below. The stars that's washed up with physical bodies. You see, we on the stars below. So like I explained in my earlier picture, that the stars below have physical bodies. You know what I mean? So physical bodies with star heat inside of them, star energy inside of them. You know, like I said, that's why I heat up. That's why when my sweater is cold, but when I put it on, it reflects my heat back to me. Just like when I'm in bed with my blanket, it reflects my star energy back to me, my heat. And remember that anything that got heat in it got electricity in it. So whenever you go to the back of your refrigerator and fill it, it'll have heat on the back. Now this is a refrigerator we're talking about. You see what I'm saying? It's cold in the inside, but in the back of it, you're gonna feel a lot of heat because electricity's firing up through it, right? So you go to the back of your television, you know what I mean? You wanna feel a lot of heat because that energy, electricity, that light flowing through it. So whenever you touch somebody, or you know, you're gonna feel a lot of heat. You're gonna feel a body heat. You got to ask yourself, where's this heat coming from? Only last time I heard, only fire, which is electricity, which is energy, causes heat. That's the only thing that causes heat. Don't nothing else cause heat. It got to be energy. It got to be electricity. It got to be electrically charged, one way or another. Even if you rub the sticks together and start a fire, what's happening there is you're starting an electrical charge. You see what I'm saying? So yeah, them are stars in physical body. That's what we are. We're stars in physical body, just like the Earth. In the core of it, it has this heat. That's this star energy. You see what I'm saying? So also when before someone died, you know, they're activated, they up, and they're moving around with their star energy. You feel what I'm saying? So when they die, and you go feel their body like a casket or something like that, right? And their body will be cold usually. You know why? Because that electricity then left. That star energy then left. You know, and some traditions and things and occult knowledge and stuff like that, you know, they call it a Merkabah. And I'm not against that. That's also in the Bible too. If you go look it up in your Google, you know what I mean, you got your Merkabah in there. You know what I'm saying? So with that light body, with your dream, with your imagination, you know, that creates an energy field around you, because you know your heart's a battery. It actually got an electromagnetic field around you that your heart's creating, because it's electromagnetic. It's just like your car got a battery in it that spark up your whole car. That's what this is too. You know, you got a solar plex, and then you got your heart. So so like I said, those are physical. We're physical stars until we separate from our bodies, and then we become just regular stars. Like I said, those stars up there is actual souls. You know what I mean? Them are actual souls. Okay, so don't get it wrong. You know what I mean? Yeah, so basically, we have stars in the upper firmament, and the waters above, and we got stars in the waters below. And we are the stars in the water below, because below was considered physical. You see what I'm saying? What's below is considered physical. What's above is considered spiritual. No matter what angle we're looking at, no matter how we're trying to look at it, that's what it is.
Nightmares creep while you and me repeat. This bittersweet heat is suffocating. I'm waiting and always hesitating. Kryptonite desires set my heart afire. Heart on fire. Set my heart afire.